Hello everyone, welcome to Tachyonic Zest. Next we will study part 2 of chapter 10, patterns in shape. So students, in part 1 we have studied about different types of patterns and about different types of sequences and how to identify a rule that is there in a sequence using which we can extend the sequence. So I hope you have watched part 1. If you have not watched part 1, you can go to the video description and you can find the link for part 1 there. So please subscribe to our channel if you are new and also click on the bell icon. So in this part we will study about different types of patterns we see in shapes. So what kind of patterns do we see or we can form using different kinds of shapes? For example, here you can see fill in the boxes in sequence. We all know this is a sequence. We have to identify a rule or a pattern which is there in this sequence using which we can extend this sequence further. Here you can see some blanks are missing. Here also, if you see, there is a rule. If you can identify that rule, you can easily fill in these blanks. So what is that rule here? First of all, if you see here, there are two leaves. So these are leaves. So here there are two leaves and then here there is a flower. Again there are two leaves, then there will be a flower. There are two leaves, then a flower. Again two leaves and a flower. So if you see these two objects, two leaves and a flower, it is repeating. Two leaves, a flower. Two leaves, here there will be a flower. So you can draw a flower here like this. And when you draw, please try to draw it properly. So please draw it properly. Next there will be two leaves which is already drawn and a flower. Again there will be two leaves and a flower. So here we need to draw two leaves. So let us draw two leaves here. Let us draw it like this. So first let us draw the smaller leaf. And one leaf is bigger in size. So bigger, smaller and all these things we have discussed in the previous chapters. If you have not read those chapters, you can find it in our Maths Magic Class 1 in English playlist. So you have to draw two leaves here. My drawing is not that good, but you please try to draw it properly. One leaf is bigger in size and the other leaf is a little bit smaller in size. And next there will be a flower. So this is our sequence. If you see the next sequence here, here also there are few shapes. What are those shapes? So what is the shape called, students? If you have read part 1, can you please tell me what did I tell you? So this shape is called as a circle. So this shape is called as a circle. What is this shape called? So the name of this shape is a triangle. So this shape is a triangle. And what is this shape called? So this shape is called as a rectangle. R-E-C-T-A-N-G-L-E. So this shape is called as a rectangle. Now if you look at this sequence, you can easily identify the rule. What is the rule? There will be few objects that will be repeating in order. And what are those objects? So if you see these three objects here, a circle, a triangle and a rectangle, it is repeating in order. First there is a circle, then there is a triangle, then there is a rectangle. Again same thing. First there is a circle, then there is a triangle and then there will be what? A rectangle. You can just look here. Circle, after that triangle, after that rectangle. Similarly, circle, triangle, rectangle. So just draw a rectangle here. Again circle. So what should be here? Can you tell me, students, what should I draw here? So here I will draw a triangle. So you can see circle, triangle, rectangle. Circle, triangle, and rectangle, and you can just extend this sequence further also. So again you can draw like this: circle, triangle, rectangle, and so on. Let us see the next sequence. So in this sequence you can see there are few balls, so with the number 1 written on it. So this is a ball with number 1 written on it. So how many balls are here? Can you count and tell me? There is only one ball. So total number of balls here are 1. How many balls are here? 1, 2. There are 2 balls here. So these are balls. You can suppose these are balls, and there is number 1 written or drawn on these balls. So here there is 1 ball. Here there are 2 balls. How many balls are here? There are 3 balls. So did you identify the rule? If you see here, how many balls are there? Let us count. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So here there are 5 balls. So if I just write it down, here there is 1 ball. Here there are 2 balls. Here how many balls are there? 1, 2, 3. There are 3 balls. So here how many balls should be there? There should be 4 balls. And next, here how many balls are there? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So there are 5 balls here. So next, what is the number that comes after 5? That is 6. So how many balls should be here? There should be 6 balls. So this is the simple rule using which you can complete this sequence. So simply what we need to do, we need to fill in the blanks. It means we need to draw here 4 balls and here 6 balls. So let us quickly do it. If you have this book, please draw along with me. So here we will draw 4 balls. So this is 1 ball, this is second ball, third ball, and 4 balls. So here we have 4 balls, and here how many balls should be there? 6 balls. So did you identify the rule? 1 ball, 2 balls, 3 balls, 4 balls, 5 balls, and then there will be 6 balls. So here also we'll draw 6 balls. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So we have 6 balls. So this is the sequence. Let us see the next sequence. Can you do it on your own? Please try to do it on your own, and now we will discuss the answer. Here what it is called, it is a candle. So how many candles are here? First of all, see that. So here there are 2 candles. How many candles are here? And if you look at this picture only, 1 candle it is in vertical position and 1 candle it is horizontal position. So if a candle is placed in this manner, or you can say if it is placed like this as if it is standing, so this candle it is called as, this is in vertical position. If it is placed like this as if it is lying on the ground, so this is called as horizontal position. So this candle is in vertical, this candle is in horizontal. So if we place the candles like this, it is called as placing vertically. If the candles are placed like this or like this, it is called as placing the candles horizontally. So if you look at the first picture over here, 1 candle is vertical, 1 candle is horizontal. If you look at the second picture, 2 candles are vertical, 2 candles are horizontal. If you look at the third picture, 3 candles are vertical and 3 candles are horizontal. So did you identify the rule? Are you able to identify the rule? What will be the next picture? So what should we draw here? Just go back and see. There is 1 candle vertical, 1 candle horizontal. And what is next? Next is 2 candles vertical, 2 candles horizontal. What is next? Next is 3 candles vertical, 3 candles horizontal. So what will be next? Next will be 4 candles vertical and 4 candles horizontal. So you can just draw 4 candles, something like this. So here you need to draw 4 candles that will be vertical, so please try to draw it properly. My drawing is not that good, but you please try to draw it properly. So these are 4 vertical candles. So if you place it like this as if standing upright, so then it is called as vertical, and then will be 4 candles horizontal. So 3 vertical and 3 horizontal. So next is 4 vertical and 4 horizontal, means you have to draw 4 candles as if placed in horizontal position. So what will be next? Can you please tell me what will be next? So here there are 4 vertical and 4 horizontal. So next it will be 5 vertical and 5 horizontal. So that is the rule. If you see, every time one candle is increasing. Here there was 1 vertical and 1 horizontal, and now just one candle has increased in the vertical as well as in the horizontal. So here in the next picture there were 2 vertical and 2 horizontal. In the next picture there were 3 vertical candles and 3 horizontal candles. In the next picture that we drew, there were 4 vertical candles and 4 horizontal candles. In the next picture there will be 5 vertical candles and 5 horizontal candles. So you can just draw it as a homework. So this is our sequence. Let us see the next sequence. So you can see these are a few leaves. We need to identify the rule using which we will complete this sequence. So first of all, if you see how many leaves are there in this picture, there is only 1 leaf. Just count the total number of leaves that are there. There is 1 leaf. If you count the total number of leaves that are here, there are 1, 2, 3. 3 leaves. Let us count the total number of leaves that are there in this picture. That is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. There are 5 leaves. If you see this picture, how many leaves are there? So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So there are 9 leaves. So here what is missing? So we need to fill this blank. What should be here? So if you see, here it was 1 leaf. Then here next number is 2. So that next number they are skipping. They are skipping the next number here. So they are just skipping this number. So first, so here it is not 2 leaves. Here there are 3 leaves. Means they are skipping 1 number. They are going to the next number, which is 3. So here there are 3 leaves. After 3 comes 4. So they are skipping 4 and they are going to the next number, which means they are going to the number 5. So here there are 5 leaves. What is the next number? 6. We need to skip that number and go to the next number. So first of all, after 5 comes 6. So we will skip that number 6. So the next number which comes is 7. So here we need to draw a picture where there will be 7 leaves. So let us quickly draw it. So you can just draw a picture having 7 leaves. So this is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So if you count, this picture has in total 7 leaves. Let us see if we are correct or not. So what it is in the rule? They are starting with 1 leaf. They are skipping. Skipping का मतलब in Hindi we can say छोड़ देना. So they are skipping the next number which is 2, going to the next number which is 3. So they are starting from 1, skipping the next number which is 2 and taking the next number which is 3. So next it is 3. Next they will skip the next number which is 4 After 4 there comes 5, so we'll take 5. So here there are 5 leaves. Next, what it will be, we'll skip the next number which is 6 and we'll go to the next number which is 7. Again, what should happen is after 7 it comes 8. We need to skip up. So after taking 7 we need to skip the next number which is 8. So we'll skip 8. So the next number should be 9 here, and you can see already 9 leaves are drawn. That means our sequence is correct. So let us see the next sequence. Here also we have to identify the rule. And what is that rule here? If you see, this is the picture of a house. So using a few straight lines, they have made a picture of a house. So how many straight lines are here in the beginning? So there is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So in the beginning there are total 5 straight lines. So this is one straight line, this is another straight line, this is another straight line, and so on. So how many are there in total? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. There are 5 straight lines. Now what is the sequence here? If you see, what is the rule here? So if you see this picture, how many straight lines are there? 1, 2, 3, 4. There are 4 straight lines. If you look at this picture, how many straight lines are there? 1, 2, 3. There are 3 straight lines. So what is the rule? So starting from the first picture, they are removing one straight line at a time. You can also consider this as sticks. Here there are 5 sticks, here there are 4 sticks, here there are 3 sticks. So they are just removing one stick or straight line at a time. For example, here there were 5 sticks in the beginning. They removed one stick. So they removed this stick from here. So now they have 4 sticks left. Now so from here again we will remove one stick. That is the rule. So just remove this stick from here. So we have this picture in which there are 3 sticks. Now what will be the next picture? Just remove one more stick from here. So let us remove this stick. So what is the picture that we will have? So the picture is something like this, where there will be 2 sticks, and then this was the blank. So every time they are removing one stick. Let us check. So this is our picture that we got. From here again we will remove one stick because that is the rule. So the next picture that we should get should be something like this, and which is already drawn for us. We just had to fill in this blank, and you can see it should be like this, and it is like this, which is already drawn, which means our answer is correct. So this is our sequence. Every time they are just removing one stick and they are going. Next is number patterns. Study the pattern and fill in the missing numbers. So students, we have to study this pattern or sequence, and then we have to fill in the missing numbers, which means the numbers which are missing. Students, I have already taught you number counting from 1 to 20. So you can find those videos in our Maths Magic in English class 1 playlist. If you have not watched the previous chapters, you can go to that playlist and watch all those chapters. So here if you see the pattern, it is starting from number 1, then the next number is 3, next number is 5, next number is 7. So you can clearly see. So if I just write down all the numbers from 1 to 15, if I just write down, so what are those numbers? So what is the counting do we start with? We start with number 1, then 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, next 9, next 10. After 10, what comes? That is 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, and so on. So we'll just count up till 15 for now. So this is the number counting from 1 to 15. If you see this pattern, there is 1, means 1 is there, then there is 3, which means they are skipping one number here. And what is that number that they are skipping? That is number 2. Next, what is there? It is 5. which means they are taking this number. So they are again skipping one number, and that is this number, which is number 4. So which means they are starting from 1, they are skipping the next number, and they are taking the number which comes after the number that they have skipped. For example, they are starting from 1, they are just skipping this number and taking the next number, which is 3. So now we are at 3. Again we'll skip the next number, which is 4. So we'll skip this number and we'll go to number 5, which is here. So now we are at 5. Again we'll skip the next number. So we'll skip this number, which is 6, and we'll take the next number, which is 7, which is here. Now we are at 7. We'll skip the next number, which is 8. So we'll skip it and we'll take the next number, which is 9. So here there should be 9. Now we are at 9. We'll skip the next number. We'll not take the next number, which is 10. We'll go to the next number, which is 11. So we'll take this number now. So after 9, there should be 11. Now after 11, there should be what? Let us find out. There is 13 here. Our answer is 11 here. Let us try to check if our answer is correct or not. So now we are at 11. We'll skip the next number. We'll not take this number 12. We'll go to the next number and take it, which is 13. So ideally it should be 13 here, and actually what is here? Here it is 13, which means our answer is correct or our sequence is complete. So let us see the next question here. So here you can see this, they are starting from number 22, next number is 21, next number is 20. So you can see they are going in decreasing order. Now what is decreasing order? So students, let us see increasing order and decreasing order. So if you find a pattern which is increasing in number, then that order or sequence is called as increasing order. For example, here you can see we are starting from number 1, then we go to number 2, we go to number 3, we go to number 4. So this kind of order is called as increasing order. If you see in increasing order, the next number is always greater than the previous number. For example, here there is the next number is 2, it is greater than 1. If you see here, after 2 the next number is 3, it is always greater than 2. If you come to 3 here, the next number is 4 and this is greater than 3. If you come to 4, the next number here is 5, 5 is greater than 4. So this type of order is called as increasing order. We start from a small number and slowly we progress towards a bigger number. If you see this pattern is also in increasing order. How? We are starting from a smaller number and we are progressing towards a bigger number. Also, if you see, always the next number is greater than the previous number. For example, if you see, if you stand here or if you are at number 1, what is the next number in this sequence? In this sequence, the next number is 3 and this 3 is clearly greater than 1. We all know that 3 is greater than 1. 3 1 से बड़ा number है. If you stand at 3, what is the next number in this sequence? It is 5 and clearly we know 5 is greater than 3. So always the next number which is there, it is greater than the previous number. So this kind of order is called as increasing order. We start from small number and we go towards bigger numbers. The next type of order which is there, it is called as decreasing order. What happens in decreasing order? So we start from a bigger number and we move towards a smaller number. So you can see in this pattern we are starting from 10. So we decrease. So we go to a smaller number, which means 9. So decreasing order is just the opposite of increasing order. In increasing order, we will start from smaller number and go towards a larger number. In decreasing order, we will start from a larger number or a bigger number and we move towards a smaller number. So we are starting from 10 and slowly moving towards 1. Here also this is another example of a decreasing order. We can see we are starting from 10, then 8, 6, 4, 2. So this kind of order is called as decreasing order. In decreasing order, the next number is always smaller than the previous number. So if you stand here at number 10, what is the next number? So just look at this sequence. Forget about counting for now. Just look at this sequence. In this sequence, numbers are written as follows. First it is 10, then 9, then 8, then 7, then 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. If we stand at 10, what is the next number that is coming in this sequence? It is 9. So what did I say? In decreasing order, the next number is smaller than the previous number. So the next number is 9. It is smaller than the previous number, which was 10. 9 is smaller than 10, we know that. Now we are standing at 9. If you stand at 9 or if you look at number 9, what is the next number that is coming in this sequence? That is 8. So the next number is smaller than the previous number. 8 is smaller than 9. So this order is called as a decreasing order. Here also you can see, if you stand at 10, what is the next number that is coming in this sequence? That is 8. So 8 is clearly smaller than 10. Similarly, if you come and look at 8, what is the next number in this sequence? It is 6. So the next number is smaller than the previous number. What was the previous number? 8. 6 is smaller than 8. So this is called as decreasing order. So now if we see this question, can you tell me what order it is? Just now I taught you increasing order and decreasing order. So just look at this pattern and tell me what order the numbers are. Are the numbers in increasing order or are they in decreasing order? Answer is they are in decreasing order. So what did I tell you? In decreasing order, we start from a bigger number and we slowly move towards smaller numbers. So you can see here they are starting from a bigger number, which is 22, and they are slowly moving towards smaller numbers, and finally they are reaching here, which is 16. What happens in increasing order? We start from a smaller number and we go towards a larger number. Also in increasing order, in this kind of order, the next number is always greater than the previous number. In decreasing order, the next number is always smaller than the previous number. So let us solve this question now. This order or the numbers in this pattern are in decreasing order. So we'll start from number 22. Next there is 21. Next there is 20. So they are decreasing one by one. So if you see 22, now if you subtract 1 from here, 22 minus 1. So what is 22 minus 1? That is equal to 21. So every time what they are doing is they are removing 1 or subtracting 1 from the current number to get the next number. For example, we are at 22. We subtract 1 from here, we get the next number, which is 21. We are at 21. We subtract 1 or take away 1 from this number, we get the next number, which is 20. We are at 20. We subtract 1 from here or take away 1 from 20 to get the next number, which is 19. What will happen if you subtract 1 from 20? Which means from 20 we take away 1. What is 20 minus 1 equal to? That is equal to 19. We are at 19. We subtract or take away or remove 1 from 19. So if we have, suppose 19 sweets, we remove 1 or take away 1 sweet from here. How many sweets are we left with? We are left with 18 sweets. So 19 minus 1 is equal to 18. If you are having difficulty in subtracting, you can use the sticks method, which I have taught you in the previous videos, and you can solve these questions. Next, we are at 18. If we take away 1 from 18 or remove 1 from 18, we will have 17 sweets, which is here, which is already done. Next, again we will remove 1 from 17, we get 16. So this is our sequence. You can just extend this sequence further. For example, what will be the, let us draw few more numbers here. What will be the next number? Can you tell me? We are at 16. We remove 1 or take away 1 from here. So what is 16 minus 1 equal to? It is equal to 15. So the next number is 15. Next we are at 15. We take away 1 or remove 1 from here. So we have 14. So next number will be 14 and so on. So you can just continue this. Let us see the next pattern. So first of all, look at this picture and tell me in which order it is. Is it in increasing order or in decreasing order? Answer is it is in increasing order. In increasing order, we start from a smaller number, go towards a larger number. Also in increasing order, the next number is always greater than the previous number. Let us see if that is valid here. So we are starting from a smaller number and we are going towards bigger numbers. So 10, next number is 20. So the next number is greater than the previous number. So we are progressing towards larger numbers. Next number is 30, which is greater than the previous number, which was 20. So this order is increasing order. Okay, so now let us try to identify the rule which is there and try to complete this pattern. So we are starting from 10, next it is 20. So they are moving like this: 10, 20, 30. So next what it will be there? Next it is 50 and then again there is a blank. So if you see, at first there is 10. Now we know that if we have 10 sweets, suppose we have 10 sweets, if we add 10 more, so 10 plus 10 is equal to 20. So what is happening here is they are starting from 10 and they are adding 10 to get 20. If you see here, we are at 20 now. If we add 10 to this, we will have 30. So they are just adding 10 to the current number to get the next number. For example, if we are at 10, so here what we'll do is we'll just add 10. So 10 plus 10 we get 20. 20 plus 10 we get 30. So this is the simple rule. They are just adding 10 to the current number to get the next number. Again we will add 10. So we are at 30. So we just add 10 here. What is 30 plus 10 equal to? 30 plus 10 is equal to 40. Again we are at 40. So what is 40 plus 10 equal to? 40 plus 10. So if you see 30. So we were at 30. So 30 plus 10 is equal to how much? 40. We are at 40. So 40 plus 10. What is 40 plus 10 equal to? It is equal to 50. If we are at 50, again we will add 10 here. 50 plus 10. What is 50 plus 10? I am sorry, 50 plus 10 equal to, it is equal to 60. So this is our sequence. Can you tell me what will be the next number here? Can you tell me what will be the next number here? So after 60, what should be here? We'll again add 10. So 60. So here I am writing 60 plus 10. That is equal to how much? That is equal to 70. So like this you can just go ahead. Let us see the next sequence. So the next sequence is, there are few numbers here. Let us first identify the pattern. So first of all, in what order it is? Is it in increasing order or in decreasing order? Answer is, it is in increasing order. We are starting from a smaller number and going towards a bigger number. And also the next number, which is 22, it is greater than the previous number. Again you can check, this rule is always valid. For example, if you are at 22, what is the next number? It is 33. 33 is greater than 22. So always the next number which is there, it is greater than the previous number. So that order is called as increasing order. So here this pattern is in increasing order. So now let us try to solve this question. What is the rule that is there? They are starting from number 11 and they are adding some number to get the next number. So can you tell me what number are they adding to 11? How much we will add to get 22? So let us do 11 plus 11. What is 11 plus 11 equal to? 11 plus 11 is equal to 22. You can simply use the sticks method to find this out. 11 plus 11 is equal to 22. So to 11 they are adding what? To 11 they are adding 11 to get the next number. Now we are at 22. So you can see again they are adding 11 to get the next number, which is 33. So we are at 22 here. So if we add 11, 22 plus 11. So what is 22 plus 11 equal to? 22 plus 11 is equal to 33. So every time they are adding 11 to the current number to get the next number. So that is the simple rule here. Now we are at 33. Again we will add 11 to get the next number. So what is 33 plus 11 equal to? 33 plus 11 is equal to 44. So 33 plus 11 is equal to 44. You can simply add it using your fingers or using ones and tens or using the sticks method. All those methods I have already taught you in the previous videos. We are at 44. How to get the next number? So every time we add 11, so again we will add 11 to 44. So we are at 44. We will add 11 to 44. What is 44 plus 11? It is equal to 55. So the next number is 55. Again we will add 11 to 55. What is 55 plus 11 equal to? That is equal to 66, which is already done for us. We need to fill the next number. So to simply fill the next number, you are standing at 66. Just add 11 here because that is the rule. Every time they are adding 11. What is 66 plus 11? That is equal to 77. So here 77 will be the answer. You can just keep adding 11 here. Again you can add 11 to get the next number. So what will be the next number? 77 plus 11, it is equal to how much? It is equal to 88 and so on. So you can just extend this sequence further. Let us see the next question. Here there are again few numbers. First tell me what order it is. Is it increasing order or decreasing order? Increasing order, we start from small number, go towards a larger number. The next number, in case of increasing order, the next number is always greater than the previous number. Decreasing order, we start from a larger number or bigger number and move towards a smaller number. Also in decreasing order, every time the next number is always smaller than the previous number. So just look at this pattern and tell me in what order it is. It is in increasing order. You can see we are starting from a smaller number and going towards larger numbers. So this is in increasing order. Now you have to complete it on your own. We are just starting from 5. Just see what is the number they are adding to 5 to get the next number. Now what is the number you have to find out? So 5 plus how much? So 5 plus how much is equal to 10. So they are standing at 5. How much we will add to get the next number? Then you are standing at 10. How much you will add to 10 to get the next number? So you have to just find it out like we found out here. Here you try to find out and complete this question as a homework. Let us see the next question here. The next question is 2, 5, 8, 11 and so on. So first of all, what order this pattern is in? Answer is this pattern is in increasing order. You can see it is starting from a smaller number, which is 2, and going towards larger numbers. Also, if you see, every time the next number is greater than the previous number. If you stand at 2, the next number, which is 5, is clearly greater than the previous number, which was 2. If you stand at 5, what is the next number? That is 8. 8 is clearly greater than the previous number, which was 5. So this order is in increasing order. Now let us try to find the rule which is there in this sequence, and let us try to complete this sequence. So what is the rule? First of all, we have number 2. Next we have number 5. Next we have number 8. So what is the number they are adding to the current number to get the next number? For example, if we are at 2, what is the number they are adding to 2 to get the next number, which is 5? So we have 2 plus dash is equal to 5. So 2 plus 3 is equal to 5. You can solve it in this way. 2 plus dash is equal to 5 means to 2, which is the current number, what number should we add to get the next number? We have 2 balls. How many balls we should add to these 2 balls to get total 5 balls? So we have 2 plus dash, it is equal to 5. We have 2 balls. How many balls we should add to these to get a total of 5 balls? So there are 3 balls. If you just add 3 balls here, so you had 2 balls already, which is this. If you just add 3 balls, which is this, so in total how many balls you will have? In total you will have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 balls. So therefore 2 plus 3 is equal to 5. So which means here they are adding 3. 2 plus 3 is equal to 5. Now we are at 5 and the next number is 8. What is the rule that you try to find out? So we are at 5. 5 plus dash is equal to 8 means to 5, what is the number that we will add to get the next number, which is 8? 5 plus dash is equal to 8. Let us apply this ball method again. So here we have 5 balls, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. To these 5 balls, how many balls we should add to get 8 balls in total? So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So here we have total 8 balls. So now we have 5 balls. How many balls we should add here to get 8 balls? It should be 3 balls. 1, 2, 3. You can just check. You had 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. You had these 5 balls in the beginning. You just need to add these 3 balls to get a total of 8 balls. So you had these 5 balls in the beginning. Then you just need to add 3 balls here, which is this one, to get a total of 8 balls. So which means again they are adding 3. So the simple rule is every time they are adding 3 to the current number to get the next number. So we have now found out the rule. We can now complete this sequence. Every time we just need to add 3. Again, now we are at 8. So just 8 plus 3, it is equal to 11. Again you are at 11. So just add 3. So 11 plus 3, it is equal to 14. We are at 14. Just simply add 3. What is 14 plus 3 equal to? 14 plus 3 is equal to 17. Now we are at 17. Just add 3 again. So adding 3 is the rule. So 17 plus 3 is equal to 20. So this is how you can complete this sequence. Okay students, so this was part 2 of chapter 10. I hope you have understood it. If you are new to our channel, please subscribe to our channel. If you like this video, please share it with your friends. So next we will study complete the pattern and remaining portion in part 3. Till then, please complete all the homeworks.